Let's shift our focus to another big story of the day. China continues its crackdown on free speech. 3 people have been arrested, including bloggers and an investigative journalist. They have been detained by authorities in China for questioning the official Chinese version of events over the Galwan Valley clashes with Indian troops, which took place on June 15th last year. Now, these 3 questioned the Chinese narrative. China says the bloggers, quote-unquote, insulted the troops who died during the Galwan Valley clashes with India. Now, all these 3 suggested that the Chinese side suffered far higher number of casualties than what Beijing has admitted so far. Now, the move comes just a day after China acknowledged the casualties in Galwan for the very first time. On Friday, China announced military honors for 4 soldiers who lost their lives and a regimental commander who was injured in the June clashes. The arrest of all 3 Chinese bloggers and a journalist were made on Saturday. We start with Q Ziming, an investigative journalist formerly employed with the Economic Observer, and he was among the people who have been arrested. Ziming questioned the official Chinese account of the Galwan Valley clashes, talking on Weibo, the Chinese Twitter alternative. Now, Ziming suggested that the casualties would have been higher than the officially reported figure by Beijing. Not just that, the journalist suggested some of the soldiers would have also died coming to the aid of the injured troops, and they, in his view, would have suffered losses as well. He also questioned the time taken by Beijing to make the fatalities public. Ziming said that Beijing took almost 8 months to make the losses public, while India was prompt in disclosing the fatalities. To this, Ziming wrote, and I quote, "In India's view, they won and paid a lesser price," unquote. Ziming has been detained. After his arrest, the Nanjing police posted a message that said Ziming was arrested for releasing false information and smearing the 4 heroes who died and 1 who was wounded when dealing with Indian military's illegal trespassing, unquote. The Chinese news portal Global Times reported the arrests. They said that Q Ziming made a full confession to his illegal smearing of martyrs, which he made in order to cause an internet sensation. The journalist's account has been suspended as well. Now, another blogger, going by the last name Chen, was among the 3 arrested. He was detained in Beijing for comments made during a group chat. According to the Chinese police, they received a complaint of a 28-year-old publishing comments, quote-unquote, insulting comments about the PLA soldiers on the app called WeChat. Now, the comments reportedly sparked a fury on the group. Beijing police swiftly took action and said that as per Chen's statements, the comments were made to vent his emotions. Now, 25-year-old blogger with the surname Yang was also among the 3 people who have been detained. Now, Yang was reported by internet users for posting smears against the Chinese troops. Following his arrest, Yang claimed that he made the comments, or Chinese authorities claimed that Yang claimed that he made the comments under social pressure. As per the police, he has been ordered 7 days of detention. Now, ever since Beijing made the Galwan casualties public, the news have been trending on Chinese social media sites. The violence along the LAC was the worst incident on India-China border since 1967. Now, months ago, India announced that 20 of its soldiers had died in the line of duty. Beijing confirmed that it too suffered casualties, but had so far not released the number of troops it had lost. Beijing now claims 4 Chinese soldiers died. These 3 questioned that narrative and have been arrested. Meanwhile, US intelligence sources put the number of Chinese casualties at 35 plus.